Alright everybody, welcome back for some Armored Combat with Armored Academy of Arizona. I'm gonna play this clip and we will get right into it. First I gotta introduce the people fighting. We've got Sam, Bill Woodbury, Bam Bam. We got Vince. Down here we got Austin, Danny, and Simon Rorick. Here we go. Got the lineup. These two get engaged right away by themselves. Bill comes over, Danny slips through. Big hit by Simon Rorick. And look at that throw. Pretty crazy. Austin got dumped. These two realize they're on the same team. Alright, let's break it down, shall we? There's some stuff in this video that is really good, and there's some stuff in this video that is not really good. So it's going to be an informative video today. When we start off, we'll see these two guys come in and lock up immediately. Bill will sit on Sam's wing, which is good. He should be doing that. These two guys will just hang back together, leaving this guy kind of open. So let's watch. They come in, immediately lock up. You can see Bill, he's like, do I want to go here? Do I want to go here? What do I want to do? And there's a pretty big gap right here because these two are kind of facing off against each other. Bill starts coming in, Danny's like, nope, I'm leaving. So Bill has his back kinda here. I mean, he's clearly paying attention. Simon is well known for just laying down some extremely hard hits with an axe, so Bill's appropriately nervous about this. And we can see Simon comes in, big chop right to the arm, to the hand area. And I want to point out that Vince makes a good choice here. So, you know, Bill's over here with Danny, and Vince sees that big chop come in, and Vince is going to save Bill from getting any more of those chops. So he wraps his haft around Simon. And we'll come over to these guys in a minute. But he wraps that haft around Simon, and Simon is just so massively strong. He pretty much just picks up Vince and flings him around. But you know, a lot of people, when they feel their body getting flung like that, their hands go long, their arms go long. In which case, you know, Vince would have let go. But Vince didn't do that. Vince is hanging on, which is the right choice to make in this situation. He's definitely going down. He is not going to recover from this, and he knows that, but he's got a hold of Simon and he ain't letting go. And so he brings Simon down with him. And you can see Simon's helmet pops off. That is bad. It's not good. So make sure you strap your helmets good so that kind of thing doesn't happen. I want to talk about what's going on over here on the side. So we can see Sam and Austin are trading some shots. Sam gets a haft over Austin, starts pulling. And I just want to point out what he does. He doesn't have any particularly good throw. He's set up for a saute, where he puts his leg across the hip hinge on Austin. That would make it so that it's harder for Austin to resist being bent over, but he's already bent over pretty good. He could instead put a foot behind and reverse this that way, but instead what he does is he's got Austin bent over and he just starts shuffling this way, and that is a really good thing to do. Austin doesn't keep up, he falls down. In the back here we've got Bill and Danny locked up. So Danny's on the rail, which is a good place for him to be. Bill hooks his foot around Danny's foot. He twists counterclockwise and gives a big push, and that's what sends Danny down to the ground. So they're here. Now I wanted to point out, nowhere in here was anyone really working as a pair. We have a lot of one-on-ones. We have a one-on-one here, we have a one-on-one here, and then Vince comes around, makes a one-on-one with Simon. Typically in a team combat thing like this, you should be doing a 2-on-1. Yes, Bill's getting hit by Simon, but if Vince were to grab a hold of Danny and work together with Bill to get Danny on the ground, then they can 2-on-1 over here. There's no guarantee that Danny would just go to the ground. Now, Vince made, arguably an excellent decision that instead of that he came over and got a hold of Simon, in which case Bill maybe should have gone over to Simon as well, Simon being the largest threat right now on the field. Something like that. Or Bill, instead of coming over here, could have let Simon and Danny chase Vince around. Vince could have been cagey and he could have come over, helped here, and then see what was there. But instead what we have is one-on-one, one-on-one, and a one-on-one. So food for thought. Try to make those 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, that kind of thing, as much as you can. And that's today's video breakdown. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you on Friday.